Welcome to Spiff and the Whip. I'm T.
Siege.
Today we're going to be covering league news, league scores, Philadelphia Eagles, upcoming fight with Canelo Berlanga, and the Shane O'Malley fight. It's going to be a good one this weekend. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it too. Hopefully, you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of experience involved with that Canelo fight, and Canelo got more experience than Berlanga, but, Puerto Rican pride is involved, and I'm hoping Berlanga can shock the world. You know what I mean? It's a long shot, but, you know what I mean?
I love it. Edgar Berlanga is 22-0. He got 17 KOs. His last fight, he won by KO in the 6th round. His other 4 or 5, he won by unanimous decision or something like that.
Yeah, but the caliber of fighting that he fighting compared to Canelo, you know what I mean? None of them boxers that Berlanga fought, you know what I mean? You can't compare him to no Canelo. I mean, you can't compare him to no Miguel Cotto. You can't compare him. Canelo been in there with warriors and the Hall of Famers, like, you know what I mean? So, you get me? Like, I think Canelo got the advantage over him. But like I said, a puncher's advantage, and I think Berlanga could shock the world if he plays it smart.
Look, Canelo won his last 4 fights by unanimous decision. Lost to Dimitri Bivol by unanimous decision. The last time he had a TKO was in 2021.
But the only thing I say about Berlanga is that he bigger than him, and Canelo has shown that it's hard for him to fight bigger guys. You know what I mean? The 2 bigger guys that he did fight, you know what I mean?
Bivol, he lost to.
He lost to, and then when he went up in weight class, he lost to the other bull. You know what I mean? So,
My question is,
what?
does Canelo still have that knockout power? He hasn't knocked anybody out since 2021.
I think he still does. He just got to stop trying to be so pretty. You know what I mean? That's the thing with Canelo right now. You know what I mean? Like, your name's Canelo Alvarez, nigga, not Canelo Mayweather. You get what I'm saying? So, make an Alvarez fight and stop everybody trying to be out there, head movement and this and that, and trying to be a Mayweather. There's only one Mayweather in the world. You get what I'm saying? So, I think if he go out there and is the Canelo that we all know him to be, you know what I mean? Body shots, you know what I mean? I think he got a chance to
Hey, look,
get his knockout.
Berlanga got height and reach over Canelo, so he's going to have to fight on the inside. If he fights on the inside and work the body, from the start of the fight, I say by the 3rd or 5th, between the 3rd and 5th round, Berlanga be tired.
Berlanga just got to stick that jab in his face. You got reach over him. I think you keep that reach on him. Keep that jab in his face. Work that jab. You know what I mean? And if you can see when he does fight somebody that has a jab on him, it makes it hard for Canelo to fight. So if you keep that jab in his face and keep pressuring him and be smart about pressuring him, then he has a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the problem with a lot of big fighters, though. Like tall fighters that got reach over people. They be trying to fight the small man boxing game. Like, nigga, you have the reach. Use your reach. For example, the last 2 people that fought Davis, they had a chance to beat him. But they wanted to get a little too cocky and fight on the inside, fight his fight, and they got knocked the fuck out.
I think it's a little thing about, like, I'm the bigger man, you're the smaller man. So, excuse me. I think it's about trying to bully, and so far that looks to be dangerous for them bigger fighters to fight smaller guys the way they want to fight. You know what I mean?
You seen the face-offs?
I ain't see all the face-offs. I seen the one face-off where Berlanga was saying something and they pushed each other or whatever.
Berlanga told him, aquí manda lo boricua. And Canelo just looked at him and laughed. I don't know. You seen the fights where the people that Canelo be fighting be talking hella crap during the face-offs, and they get their ass whooped.
There's one thing. There's one thing. How they say, what's that saying? There's one thing to call the devil, but it's different to see the devil in your face. You know what I mean? So, all that talking and everything, I hope he backs it up. And I hope he has a good fight. You know what I mean? And like
Hey,
I said, I hope he can shock the world. Long shot. I hope he can shock the world.
talking about shocking the world. You think what's his name? Marco Devilashvili. I don't know how to say his name. He's a Russian dude. You think he gonna beat Shane O'Malley? Shane O'Malley's 18-1 with no contest.
Shane O'Malley, I don't know,
His
man.
last 3 fights, he won by unanimous decision,
Shane
a
O'Malley,
knockout.
nice, bro. The thing with Shane O'Malley, everybody seeing with that colored hair and seeing him all, you know what I mean? They think that he's a pushover. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't no pushover, my nigga.
He's his last 3 fights, unanimous decision, a knockout, and a submission.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I got Shane O'Malley winning, but to be real with you, I just want to see what the UFC look like inside that spear. You know what I mean? That thing gonna be nice because if the UFC could pull something off like that, other events could go in there too.
Yeah. Hey, that the Marco guy, Marco Devilashvili, he's 17-4. He won his last 5 fights. One of them was by KO, and the other one was by unanimous. The other 4 was unanimous decision.
Still,
I haven't seen him fight, but I know Shane O'Malley. If he hits you one time real good,
that's what I'm
you're going to
saying. He's
sleep.
elusive. He's what's the word I want to say? He tricks you, man. You know what I mean? He tricks you. You get me? Like I said, bro, like you can't judge a book by its cover because if you're looking at
Mm-mm.
Shane O'Malley, you know what I mean, just but from a cover standpoint, you know what I mean, linky, you know what I mean, color hair, you know what I mean, you think, oh, I'm gonna go in there chipping, and then when you go in there, it's a whole different animal in there. You know what I mean? When that book opens up, you like, oh, I thought this was a little kitty book. Nah, it turns out to be a horror book. You know what I mean?
You got Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. I thought her ass retired. I thought Shevchenko retired. They showed her in the last UFC fight. She's a Hall of Famer. She's 23-4 with one draw. Alexa Grasso is 16-3-1, and she's the current women's champion. Women's flyweight champion. Then you got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez.
Mm.
I'm not much of a Brian Ortega fan, but
I haven't
he can
watched.
fight.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched none of them really fight. You know what I mean? So I will have to like watch the fight and then comment on it after the fight. After I get to see them perform. Right now, I'm like judging blindly, and I can't pick somebody like that.
The first 2 fights on the main card is a flyweight fight between Ronaldo Rodriguez and Odie Osborne. I haven't seen Odie Osborne fight, and this is my first time hearing about Ronaldo Rodriguez. And then you got lightweight Daniel Zaherber and Esteban Ribovics. I don't know those two, so I'm not going to put my opinion. But looking at the record, they're pretty even. Daniel probably had a couple years experience than Esteban. Daniel's 15-1. Esteban is 13-1. So that'll be a good fight. Sounds evenly matched.
That was evenly matched. We'll see who. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll see the fight and then I'll comment on it after.
Now let's get into the league.
Yesterday's game.
Oh man.
Buffalo versus Miami. In the beginning, when I was watching that game, well, first off, before I even get into that, you know what I mean? Thoughts and prayers to Tua. You know what I mean? Big guy, you gotta slide, my man. Like, I understand you made the first down, bro. All you had to do was slide, bro. You know what I mean? You try to lower your shoulder and hit Hammond. You know what I mean? And he ain't even hit you. He just grabbed you. You get what I'm saying? Your force caused that
It was
concussion.
his head contact on the ground.
But if you would have slid, bro, you would have still been in there. Everything would have been all right. Nah, you just gotta sit back, sit with your family, think about it. You know what I mean? My personal opinion, I would like to see my kids grow up. I would like to be there with a good mind to be in their future. You know what I mean?
You know what I think all quarterbacks need to do? They need to go to a high school wrestling practice and learn how to fucking fall on their back. Because Tua, every time he landed on his back, that nigga slammed down. His head smacked the freaking floor, causing him to have 3 concussions in, not last season, but the season before that, 2022 season? He had 3 concussions, was out for the season.
And
Came
that
back.
looked bad when he went out for that season. You know what I mean? He was all stiff on the ground. You know what I mean? Like yesterday when he got hit, when he tried to, you know what I mean, his arm looked kind of stiff too. You know what I mean? That's injuries to the brain, man.
Yep. Talking about injuries. Arizona's offensive tackle Jonathan Williams had a knee injury and he was rolled out against the Bills. The Bills cornerback Taron Johnson had a forearm injury. He was out against the Cardinals. And Ty Johnson had a knee injury, didn't return. That's it's not good. You having your starters get injured week 1. But it's a better thing they get injured during earlier in the season where they could come back later.
Yeah, but it's still. I understand that about preseason not wanting to play your veterans because you don't want them to get hurt or whatever. At the same time, it's like getting your body ready
Mm-hmm.
for the real season. You get what I'm saying? Like at least 1 or 2 snaps. Let me get. You know what I mean? As far as the game yesterday, though, I think the Bills are shocking everybody. Everybody was, I think everybody was doubting the Bills and saying that, Josh Allen, no, Stephon Diggs, you know what I mean? That this and that. He's showing that he's balling out. You know what I mean? The only thing I say about the Bills is that more of the receivers need to step up. The team around him need to step up because Josh Allen cannot put him on their back for what is this? The second game of the week, 17 weeks in the season. You know what I mean? He cannot put you on his back and be like climb on and come on. The first 2 quarters it was damn near all Josh Allen running around and doing what he do. Like play like that, yo. He big and strong and everything, but he gonna wind up getting hurt. And then when he get hurt, then what Buffalo's gonna do?
I'm not real big on Josh Allen. Keenan Allen isn't stepping up. He hasn't gotten a ball. Who's that? Keon Coleman.
A rookie.
He got the ball a couple times last season. Last week. But the main receiver that's getting the ball passed to him is Shakir.
Yeah.
You lock down Shakir, contain the quarterback, and your defensive line is there, so they're going to try to run the ball if they can't pass.
And
they're not going to be able to do nothing.
And that's why I said that they have to step up. That if they step up, he'll be able to distribute the ball. You get what I'm saying? But on the same note, back to Miami, you know what I mean? After Tua went out,
Johnson.
you sitting there bringing the backup in.
And he
Like,
was playing.
he was playing, but I'm gonna throw this out to just a suggestion. All right. If I was to have a team and I had a franchise quarterback, if anybody else in the team goes down, it's supposed to be the next man up, right? So it should be like that for the quarterback too. You get what I'm saying? I understand that's your franchise quarterback and everything, but have the defense from the other squad worried about your backup coming in too. I'm talking about to a whole 32 teams. All right, it ain't. Oh, I got Tom Brady starting as my quarterback. You know what I mean? But I got somebody that can't even lace his shoes. Nah, I want somebody that, guess what? Every day I know that this guy's my starter. I know this guy's my franchise. But I want it every day to feel like a quarterback competition. I'm the coach. I don't care what the media says. You know what I mean?
So you think what Pittsburgh did?
I think that Miami should go out there the way Pittsburgh did it, that they got Fields. That's the future. You know what I mean? But right now, if we needed the experience and he was healthy and not injured, Russell Wilson would be in there.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Huh? Not only that, but say for instance, Russell goes down. You get what I'm saying? Huh? The other team is thinking, oh, Justin Fields, he could still do something. You know what I mean? He could run. He can win this game. You get what I'm saying? Huh? Not like, oh, the quarterback went down. Prime example yesterday. Huh? Tua goes down. Damn near half the stadium left. You get what I'm saying? Tyreek and Waddle sitting on the sideline like the game's over. You get what I'm saying? Meanwhile, if you had a
They
guy
still had
coming,
10 minutes.
if you still had a guy coming in to back up Tua, you get what I'm saying? Like a Joe Flacco. You get what I'm saying? Huh? That defense on the other side. That defense on the other side is worried. Them 2-star receivers that just sat down, them 2-star receivers are playing.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm
Josh
saying.
Allen.
Like, if it, and it should be like that throughout the whole roster. You know what I mean? All right, this is my star. But my B could go anywhere else except here and be a starter. You get what I'm saying? And if you have a team like that from top to bottom,
Yeah.
it's hard to
There's more
contend.
cookies in there.
Yeah, there's more cookies in there.
Look, Josh Allen is 11-1 against Miami. Going against Tua is what their 7th matchup. He's 6-1. I don't know.
It shouldn't be like that either. Look who you got on that side though.
I don't
You
know.
got
You talking
all
about kryptonite with Lamar
bro.
Jackson and Pat
Yo,
Mahomes.
you
I
got
think.
all Lambos on that side. I mean, let's rate them as cars. You get what I'm saying? Huh? I got a Lambo sitting on the side, on one side of me. I got another Lambo sitting on the other side of me. You get what I'm saying? I'm feeling positive in every situation that my Lambo is going to outrun your car. I got speed. But now, dog, I'm paying y'all all this money. But because I see 2 high safeties, now I want to play no challenge. You know what I mean? Show me. That the mills that I'm paying you is because you're worth it. You know what I mean?
That's what the Thompson did yesterday. He threw it right. He threw it in triple coverage, and the tight end almost caught it.
Yeah, but people don't look at it like what's because they'll say, "Oh, that's garbage time." You know what I mean? Like shout out the because I'm about to use your phrase. It's empty calories.
Look, they still had 10 minutes on the clock. They could have did something.
There's still 10 minutes off the 10 minutes on the clock. They could have did something if the man was, you know what I mean, if he had the weapons out there. But you gonna put somebody out there, but take weapons away from him. You get what I'm saying?
No, the first time Josh Allen felt any sort of pressure was
In the fourth quarter.
fourth quarter with 9 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Then the second time he felt pressure, which was only 2 times.
In the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter, 8 minutes on the clock. Where was your defense all game?
Nowhere.
They lost what, 31-10?
Nowhere. You know what I mean? And two, you can't be throwing 3 interceptions. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to keep the ball and take a sack. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know your arm ain't strong enough to make it to the sideline, you get what I'm saying? Just take the sack. I'd rather you punt the ball than give them the ball short field advantage. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't help that Tua went down, but it also Miami helped Buffalo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beat them.
All right, week 1, starting with the first game of week 1.
Week 1.
Ravens, Chiefs. Chiefs won 27-20. Uh, it was a okay match. It was decent.
It was decent. I think the Ravens could have pulled it out.
It wasn't a blowout, which makes it good.
I think the Ravens could have pulled that game out. You know what I mean? I forget my man's name in the back of the end zone, not the one that caught it and was out by a toe, but my other man.
That was Isaiah Likely.
All right, that's the one that caught it by a toe.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one before that, where he threw it and the dude act like he threw his hands up like this and then he brought it right back down like, yeah, my man. That was easily a touchdown on it.
Yeah. Pat Mahomes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and then
Pat Mahomes threw an interception. They could have capitalized on that. Lamar Jackson, no interceptions.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and they only beat the Ravens by what, a touchdown?
A touchdown.
You know what I mean? And Pat Mahomes threw one interception. Lamar didn't. You know what I mean? The Ravens are gonna get better. You get what I'm saying?
Did the starters play for preseason for the Ravens?
Nah, I'm not even sure. I wasn't really paying attention like that. Not that
I don't think they did.
I mean? But my thing is, they only beat them by a touchdown. The Ravens are gonna get better. You get me? But Kansas City is gonna get scarier because you gotta look at it like this. Pat Mahomes distribute the ball around.
Mm-hmm.
Their rookie receiver did his thing. Right?
Yeah.
They picked up speed. Right?
Yeah.
Travis Kelce only caught the ball one time in this game.
That's a card or something like that?
You get what I'm saying?
I was about to say.
Travis Kelce only caught the ball one time.
About 6 yards.
I mean, I think it was a little more, but what I'm saying is he ain't have to use his safety net only one time. You get what I'm saying? So Kansas City, I think they're about to think they're about to make history, bro. They're the team to beat, and if Lamar Jackson want any chance of a Super Bowl, he got to find a way to beat Pat Mahomes.
I don't know. It looked like a little bit of rust. A little bit of rust. Those deep passes that he threw, usually he makes them. Last season, would have been on the money. That Thursday, hey, he overthrew the life out of somebody. Twice.
But I also wanted to
underthrew
see.
somebody.
I also wanted to see. My man that they traded for the running back.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I also wanted to see a stronger dose of Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he only had 13 carries for 46 yards.
And that wasn't going. You know what I mean?
He got a touchdown.
Yeah, but especially in them 1-2 yards. You know what I mean? Like he a big back, dog. Like this King Henry we talking about. You know what I mean? Like, and then you paired him up back there with Lamar Jackson. Oh, Ravens are gonna be scary.
You run RPO all game, man. You don't know who to stop.
But what I'm saying is pick your poison. Pick your poison. You want your ankles broken, or you want to get smushed to the ground? You get me? Because that's what it is in Baltimore once they start clicking back on the backfield.
Yeah, the main person he was targeting was Isaiah Likely. He had 111 yards, 1 touchdown. Shot Bateman had 2 catches, 53. Hill had 6 catches for 52 yards. Zay Flowers had 6 catches for 37 yards. And Mark Andrews was just coming off of a serious car accident, still played the game. Had 2 catches for 14 yards. And Nelson Aguilar, that man's still in the league.
And then there was a bunch of Lamar running.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's where
Lamar Jackson by himself had.
That's where your broken ankles come in. When I said pick your poison, either get your ankles broke
or get run over
or get smushed to the ground. That's what I'm talking about.
Lamar Jackson had 16 carries for 122 yards. And he's thinner now than he was last year, and he was trying to run somebody over. Do not be doing that. Don't do that. Jackson, you are the heart of that team. You cannot try running people over every game.
Don't try doing it at all. We know your toughness. We know your toughness. We know your toughness. You know what I mean? Go out there, be Action Jackson. You get me? But do not try to run nobody over. Alright? Like
you do that all season. You was
too valuable to the Ravens. You know what I mean? Like we saw what happened with Tua last night. You know what I mean? So we, just like, but yeah, Lamar's looking faster. He's looking faster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially when he takes off. Like, it's modern day Mike Vick. You know what I mean? It went from back in the day.
Randall?
It was Randall Cunningham. Then Mike Vick came. Then Lamar just, you get what I'm saying? But after this, we talk about the Browns and whatchamacallit after this because, like.
The Browns game?
Yeah. The reason I say that is because I was just talking about Mike Vick and them, you know what I mean? I want to talk about Watson, man.
All right, before you say anything. Start of the game, Watson was putting it on the money. He was putting it there. The receivers was dropping the balls. They were sending them right in their hands. It was just dropping them. I don't give a damn if you have somebody on your back. If your hand touches the ball,
it's a catchable ball.
It's a catchable ball. I don't give a damn if you're trying to run before you catch. It's not an excuse. Your hands touch the ball, catch the ball. The game would have been a whole lot different if these niggas would have just been catching the ball. They could have had 2 more touchdowns. If they
I
would have had 2
understand.
more touchdowns, they would have won 34-33.
I understand that. I understand that. But at the same time, we're not seeing the same D Watson that we saw at Houston. You get what I'm saying? Like in Houston, it was like, how dare you try to come catch me back here? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make at least the first man miss. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we have yet to see anything, and it ain't like the Browns is a bad team, bro. You get me? They just got a bad history.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but the Browns is built to go in the playoffs and do some damage, my nigga.
Talking about the Browns, David Njoku suffered a high ankle sprain. In that game, he might be out for about 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, but that goes to show right there.
Dallas tight end Jake Ferguson left the game with a knee injury.
Mm.
They say it appears he didn't tear his ACL, but yeah, they did the MRI. They say he didn't tear his ACL, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
You know. Although I don't like Dallas, but
Me either, but you
I
gotta
don't
stay.
want
You
people to get
got
hurt playing a game.
yeah, but you also gotta look at facts and keep it G. Yeah, it's call a spade a spade.
No, Dak played
I
lights
mean,
out.
yeah.
Dak played a nice game, perfect game. Yeah, where he go? He went. Come on now. 19 for 32, 179 yards, 0 interceptions.
With a new contract.
With a new contract.
With a new contract, making him the highest paid. Yeah,
Ezekiel Elliott had 10 carries for 40 yards with a touchdown. Dodo had 8 carries, 26 yards. CD Lamb was getting into the running game. 3 carries with 25 yards.
Yeah, but that's the only weakness I see at Dallas right now is the running game.
Hmm?
You get what I'm saying? Other than that, let's keep it real. I'm an Eagle fan. You know what I mean? And I hate Dallas. But the only thing I see weak
Can Zeke be the Zeke that he was when he came in the
I don't
league?
think so, man. You know what I mean? If it was like that, he would have, you know what I mean? Like, show some type of spurts. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then where is he? You know, they put the OZ on the milk cart a long time ago. They still ain't find that nigga.
Hey, he's the only running back that got a touchdown that game for Dallas.
Yeah, but how many yards was it ran in?
He was at the line. He was at the goal line.
See? I mean, when you pull like a Saquon,
They listen. I don't even think the Browns were trying to actually run the ball. Deshaun Watson went 24 for 45.
they wasn't trying to run the ball. They was trying to put it all on him. But at the same time, you're the captain of the joint. You see this guy ain't open. You see that guy ain't open. You see that guy ain't open. The guy's coming at you. Fucking run. You know what I mean? When have you seen him run lately? You know what I'm saying?
He had 5 carries for 39 yards.
Like, that's not Deshaun Watson.
Jerome Ford had 12 carries for 44 yards. And Strong had 2 carries for 10 yards.
You know, Amari Cooper and them got to get open too.
You know 83, 90. They had 93 yards on the ground altogether.
It's not going to win.
Nope. 24 for 45, 169.
You can't have Myles Garrett and the defense out there
all game.
Damn near all game sucking up air. You know what I mean? Because they tired too. You get me?
Sean Watson had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
You would have gave him a chance to rest or whatever. That nigga go out there and cause havoc for y'all, but y'all not doing nothing. I hope everything works out and Nick Chubb come back and they get everything going right. You know what I mean? But for now, Watson got
Dallas
to be the
next
man.
game. Dallas next game is against the Saints. And after they play the Saints, they got the Ravens.
Well, let's see what the Saints will do against Dallas because, well, they looked real good beating up on Carolina. Yeah, they looked real good beating up on Carolina, man. You know what I mean? Like,
The Browns next game is against the Jaguars, and then he got the mini-men, New York Giants.
mm.
We gonna get on the mini-men in a second. We
But
gonna get on them.
you said the Jaguars.
The Jags, then the Giants
Mm. Jags just came off a little loss
by 3.
by 3 points, and then they played a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trevor Lawrence is looking better and better every year. You know what I mean? So this would be a nice little test for for
And the
for the Browns
loss,
to get back.
in the loss against Miami, Travis Lawrence went 12 for 21, 162 yards with a touchdown,
No interception.
no interceptions.
He looked good, man. They paid the man. You know what I mean? No, he
I think
playing.
what killed that game for the Jaguars was when Etienne fumbled at that goal line.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a
If he didn't
crusher.
fumble, they would have won.
That was a crusher right there.
But Tank Bigsby went 12 for 73 carries, 73 yards, 12 carries for Etienne, 44 yards. He's the only one that got the touchdown for the running backs. Gabe Davis is over in Jacksonville now. He had three catches for 62 yards. Thompson had 4 catches for 47 with a touchdown. Christian Kirk had 1 catch, 30 yards. And Etienne had 2 catches for 15 yards.
Gotta be better.
Yep. All right, Friday's game.
Yeah, the
The
birds,
Eagles versus the Packers.
baby.
First off, if y'all going to another country to play our game, play football, check the field out. And I'm not talking about check the field out with your sneakers and you walking up and down the field. No. Put your cleats on, run, cut. If you slip, switch your cleats, try another one. Our first 2 drives for the Eagles.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. Falling in the backfield, not communicating on the same page with the center and the quarterback.
Exactly.
Then you throwing an interception, you looking late, throwing it to the wrong person late. He had Dallas got it wide open in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
He was forcing it to Devontae Smith
Mm-hmm.
into double coverage, tight double coverage at that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, lucky we came out with the win.
yep.
My man, new addition to the Eagles, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
You know what I mean? 3 TDs. Got us on the board first with that little pass.
Hey, look, they got a little
Catch
stat
touchdown.
out, right? They got a little stat out. It took him 74 games with the Giants to get 1 game with 3 rushing touchdowns. It took him 1 game with the Eagles.
His debut.
With 3 rushing touchdowns. In 1 game.
1 game.
Jordan Love went 17 for 34 with 260 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. They played a good game.
Young boy was balling.
They played a great game.
Young boy was balling. Jordan Love was balling. You know what I mean? Like, critical little mistake cost him, and then he got hurt at the end. Hopefully he's better.
Yeah, he had a
sprain. He had a sprain on his MCL.
He's going to be out for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's No, I was just talking about it.
He
Yeah,
should
he's
be
gonna be out with the next 2 weeks. He injured. He got injured. I damn, that thing looked nasty. It looked scary.
And it looked worse than what it is. But, you know, when he come back, they going the Green Bay is trying to look out for them receivers getting open. Our defense need to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
You get me? I mean, first 2 drives, our offense messed up. You know what I mean? Defense held it down. But then after that, it was like,
Where y'all going?
you know what I mean? It was like a battle on from there. Like, I think we should lock down. But again, it's our first game. I think the offense looked good. Offensive line need to get it together a little bit. And Jalen Hurts stop holding the ball so long. You know what I mean? Like,
He.
you get me? But other than that, we looked good. Defense looked good. Young corner was out there doing his thing.
Quinyon Mitchell.
He played a good game. You know what I mean?
He got targeted. He got targeted 9 times. Deflected 3.
He's only gonna get better. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? He's only gonna get better.
Josh Jacobs for the Packers. He went 16 for
What's my man?
16
that got
carries.
the sack though.
Oh, Zach Bond, you want to go to defense?
Yeah, my man with the sack. Where he come from? Like,
Zach Bond had 15 total tackles.
like Zach Bond balled out.
11 tackles solo, 4 assisted.
Yo,
he had 2 sacks.
Out. He balled out. He balled out. And he came through with the big sack at the very end.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, he balled out. Like, you know, that's how you need to do it. Every week somebody new need to step up on the defense. That's how I see it.
Yeah, Reed Blankenship stepped up for the secondary.
Good interception. You know what I mean? Came out of there, came out of nowhere, like his nickname,
the Ghost.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm kind of excited we got C.J. Gardner-Johnson back.
I'm excited too. Played a good game too. Like,
Bryce Huff needs to step up. We gave away Hassan Reddick to the Jets for Bryce Huff, and he did absolutely nothing this game.
Yeah, but again, it's the first game.
Yeah, it's the first game. You can get at least a hurry.
Everybody's on a new scheme. You know what I mean? So,
you could at least get a hurry. Yeah, he had nothing, no pressure from him at all.
He stopped most of
the pressure came from Josh Allen. Not Josh Allen. Josh Sweat. Came from Josh Sweat from the right side, which caused Love to run towards Bryce Huff, and he still didn't get shit.
Yeah, but it's the first game, man. I ain't gonna make a big deal out of it. You know, when we came out with the dub, I just say we need to tighten up. You get me?
AJ Brown had 5 catches for 119 yards with a touchdown. Saquon Barkley came off of a wheel route and got a touchdown pass. He had 2 catches for 23 yards. Grant Calcaterra went 1 and 11.
And that's what Jalen Hurts gotta look out right there. That's gonna be his safety net right there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That little dump off pass to motherfucking
either Saquon or Goddard.
Exactly, and let them do their thing.
Because right now, in all honesty, Goddard's a good tight end. But right now, nobody's worried about him because he's not really getting the ball like that. He had 4 catches for 31 yards.
Yeah, but we got weapons everywhere. You know
exactly. The 2 main weapons that they're going to be covering is AJ and Devontae. If Brown's getting covered, double covered, Devontae Smith was getting double covered, and you have Dallas Goedert wide open in the middle, hello, sir. Throw it to Goddard. We don't need you throwing interceptions. All right, we know you can play. All right, next time, how about you just haul ass if you don't want to throw it? We don't need interceptions, man, especially that close to their goal.
Yeah, Yeah, we need we need to tighten down on them on on the interceptions. You know, and if y'all gotta get extra reps during practice or after practice, I'm talking about the Jalen Hurts and our new center. You know what I'm
No, he spoke
saying?
about that. They
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
they asked him about that
man,
in a press
right
conference.
at the goal line, we fumble. You know what I'm saying? First two possessions on I think it was the second possession, you hit him on the shoulder with the ball when he wasn't even looking. But we gonna lock everything down. You know what I mean?
No, they asked Jalen Hurts about that in a press conference. He's about the interceptions. He said it was just two unwise decisions on his part.
Yeah, but he gotta be
So
better with that. You know what I mean? And stop forcing it. Jalen, you know you can run. You know you can run. You know what I mean? And if ain't nothing there, ain't no little dump off pass to
throw it out.
throw it out. You know what I mean? Like, cause in all reality, when we're running our plays and we're doing our thing alright, you know what I mean? Like everything clicking, there is no defense out there that can fuck with us.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like not to be because I'm an Eagle fan and this and that, but I'm keeping it G. Like we got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith,
John Dawson.
you know what I mean? Dotson.
We just picked up a receiver from
We got
the
Goddard.
Niners.
You know what I mean? We got
Saquon.
Saquon. You know what I mean? Like we could beat you a lot of ways. You get what I'm saying?
Who's that receiver we picked up from the Niners?
Oh, I gotta look that up because I don't even watch him call. I forget his name. But yeah, we could beat you a lot of ways. We just gotta be able to click, and when it ain't there, it ain't there. You know what I mean? That's the mind state you gotta have, Jalen. When it ain't there, it ain't there. Just throw it away. You know what I mean? But other than that,
Gray.
the
Gray's
only
his name.
team I see giving us something to watch out for in the NFC is the Niners. You know what I mean? They look good.
Yep.
They look real good.
Um. I don't know.
Man. And they gonna get better
Yeah,
because
especially when they get
Brandon
freaking
Ayuk wasn't catching
McCaffrey back.
everything. You know, Brandon Ayuk was rusty. When they get McCaffrey back,
The
it's gonna
backup
be
running back already showed that he could run,
yeah.
and they do run a split backfield with two running backs in the back. They have plays like that.
Yeah.
So now you know the backup can run. If Christian McCaffrey's in there, yeah, everybody's gonna focus on him. But if everybody's focusing on him and the other running back can actually do something,
Man, that no, what he did by him showing what he showed off on that game. You know what I mean? On Sunday night, right?
hmm,
On Sunday night, right?
mm-hmm.
What he did on that night, he just made the coach mind start going to work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a Monday night game.
Yeah, Monday night. But yeah, like it just opened up more of the playbook.
You got you got the Saints against the Panthers. Saints bullied them all night. They won 47-10.
Bully ball. Derek Carr was out there just slinging the rock.
Derek Carr went 19 for 23 with 200 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's just slinging that thing, dog.
Alvin Kamara ran for 83 yards with a touchdown. And Jameson Williams? Jamal Williams. He went 38 yards for a touchdown.
Hmm.
Both their running backs got touchdowns. And they quarterback threw three touchdowns.
That's 5.
Bryce Young had 13 completions for 30 attempts, 161 yards with 2 interceptions.
Bro, it's like a practice game when you playing Carolina now.
Miles Sanders only had 22 yards. Chuba Hubbard had 14 yards. The only touchdown came from Bryce Young running the ball.
Oh, young boy need help over there, man. That's all I can say. Young boy need help. Yeah, man.
He needs a better line.
He need a better line. He need a better everything.
They got Miles Sanders over there.
Yeah,
you can't do nothing when you don't got a line.
Can't do nothing if he ain't got no line. You know what I mean? The receivers gotta win their battles. They not doing nothing, man.
Rashid Shaheed went 3 catches, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Foster Moreau, 4 catches, 43 yards, 1 touchdown.
So the offensive line now, though.
Jawan Johnson went 2 catches, 26 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, offensive line now.
The Saints play Dallas next week? This Sunday? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I don't like Dallas, but I think they're going to win this game.
Let's see, man. Let's see if the Saints go out there and bully ball out.
The Saints play Dallas this week. Then they play us next week.
Let's see if they go out there and bully ball out.
I don't know. Panthers got Chargers, then the Raiders. We got Vikings versus the damn Mini-Men. First off, before we even get into the score and the game and all that,
The general manager should be smacked. The general manager should be smacked. I'm talking about the owner should be telling him to get ready to pack his shit. Because who in the fuck
who's Daniel Jones?
Would pay Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley?
And your backup quarterback can actually play the fucking game.
Like, think about it. Like, the decision's easy. All you gotta do is put a Daniel Jones jersey out there, a rack of Daniel Jones jersey out there, and a rack of Saquon Barkley jerseys out there. You know what I mean? And see what rack is gonna go first. You know what I mean? Like, the rack of Saquon's gonna go first.
Not even that.
Not now, because now he in Philly, but when he was out there, it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like, and then you gonna pay this guy, like, his name Eli Manning and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's no Eli.
Nope.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
what has Daniel Jones done?
Nothing.
From the years I've seen this nigga play, he's been overthrowing and overthrowing and overthrowing. Yeah, he'll run the ball and make plays.
An excuse for him. Oh, no, this and that. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? He's no Eli Manning. They dropped the ball. They paid the wrong guy. You get what I'm saying? I would have kept Saquon. I'd have drafted another quarterback. You get what I'm saying? I'd have drafted a receiver. I'd have built a team around Saquon. You know what I mean? But no. The thing with the NFL is that everybody's paying their quarterback. You know what I mean? Huh? Well, maybe the quarterback is the best guy on that squad. You get what I'm saying? To make that decision. But in your organization, that quarterback is not the right guy.
He's ass, in my opinion.
You know what I mean?
He went 22 for 42. 2 interceptions, 186 yards.
It's like you're playing.
Listen. The Giants need to rely more on their running game. They got Devin Singletary over there.
Yeah, but it's like you're playing 10 on 12 instead of 11 on 11. You playing 10 on 12.
Because your quarterback is giving the ball to the
You know what I'm
defense all the
saying?
fucking time.
Like you can't play 10 on 12. You gotta play 11 on 11. And
Listen, Daniel Jones only has 20 more touchdown passes than he does
listen,
interceptions.
man. Daniel Jones need to pack his bags. All right. The owner need to walk over to the GM and tell him, you know what? You're out of here too. You get what I'm saying?
We gave Saquon Barkley a 3-year deal for $39 million.
And they couldn't give him
And
3
they couldn't give him
years
that?
for $39 million. But they turn around and give this dodo brain, oh, my bad, Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? They get Daniel Jones motherfucking $100 million. $100 million. Make it make sense.
It don't, bro.
You know what I mean? I don't see it.
Sam Darnold played a good game.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
19.
This guy had ain't even have a line. You get what I'm saying? The whole team was him in New York. You get what I'm saying? And he was averaging the numbers he was averaging.
Yep.
Imagine what he would do with a line, with a team around him. GM, New York, good luck. Good luck. But if I was the owner,
Yeah, he's got to go.
you'll be in the hot seat this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They ain't making no noise this year.
That's why I said his ass is on the hot seat. That's
Hey,
right.
Alvin, how you like being the bottom of the league?
Ha!
Oh, man. Hey, Sam Darnold went 19 for 24, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Aaron Jones almost broke 100 yards this game with 94 yards and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson, he gave me my money. Thank you. He went 4 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown. I don't know, man.
I'm saying, man, that's the G man. You know what I mean?
Many men over there, they
ain't doing nothing. Like
And he got
we'll see when they face a real test.
Joe
You
Burrow
know
and
what
the
I'm saying?
Bengals against the New England Patriots.
A surpriser. A
Jackson Brissett.
surpriser. A
Yeah,
surpriser,
Jacob
dog.
Brissett. Jacoby. Yeah, that's his name, Jacoby.
Jacoby Brissett.
My bad. I got their names wrong.
But yeah, it was a surpriser. But at the same time,
He went 15 for 24.
He went 15 for 24.
Jacoby Brissett. 15 for 24. 121 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
He managed the game. He managed the game.
Ramondre Stevenson, their running back, he had the only touchdown. They won by field goals.
That's what I'm saying. It took him. I mean, what was Burrow's stats?
Burrow 21 for 29. He played better.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like T. Higgins wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, talking about the receivers.
What's his name? Chase. What's his name? Chase.
Unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. You can hate me, cuss me out. I don't give it. Jamar Chase is not that fucking good. All right, all y'all bandwagon this nigga. He's not good. What has he done?
I was just about to get to that.
He can't catch a short ball, make niggas miss, and take it in for a long ass game. He hasn't shown it. I haven't seen it. But everybody went, oh, Jamar Chase. Would you rather take Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase? That's not a question. It's not even a question. I'm taking Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase any day.
Any day.
Any day.
2 times on Sunday.
Jamar Chase went 6 catches, 62 yards. And that's your star receiver. No touchdowns.
But they gonna say that he was sick.
They can say whatever
But
the hell he
my
want.
thing with this is this, right? Right? You want to be paid as a top receiver.
You still have 2 years left on your contract.
He still no hold on. He still got 2 years left on his contract. Right? You want to be paid as top receiver, right? I mean, you like the best, the shit, right? What happened? Oh, he was facing some type of illness and this and that. The greats always come away to find a way
Show up.
to show up. You know what I mean? Even with the illnesses. You know what I'm saying? T.O. was playing on one foot.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? T.O. was playing on one foot, and the Patriots couldn't stop him in that Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? You go out there, got a couple sniffles, and you can't. Come on, man, stop. You know what I mean? Like, in order, next year come back to him and be like, "Yo, I need some more money and this and that." But this year, you need to start. You need to ball out.
You need to show that you deserve that
You need to
money that you
ball
want.
out.
Cause
You need to ball out. In order for you to get that money that you want, y'all need to start balling, and y'all need to beat them bulls over there in Arrowhead. You're in Arrowhead, and guess what? It's hard to beat my homeboy. You know what I mean? Mahomes
me
is
being
a
a GM,
Patty, a monster.
Jamar Chase ain't getting no fucking money that he's asking. You ain't show shit. You want to sit out during OTAs, mandatory training camp,
And come back and
and
produce
come
this.
back and say you want all this money and you can't even get a touchdown for it, bro. The only person that got the touchdown for him was their running back, Zach Moss.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only touchdown they had.
I'm not worried about Joe Burrow though. Everybody making a big, everybody making a big deal that his wrist and this and that. Good. I'm not worried about him.
No, he's good.
You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? I'm not worried about the team either. But what I'm saying is, if you want to be paid big money, every game you got to play big money. You know what I mean?
We got the Steelers against the Falcons. We also played the Falcons this Monday night. But the Steelers beat the Falcons 18-10. Justin Fields went 17 for 23, 156 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Najee Harris ran 20 times for 70 yards. Justin Fields ran 14 times for 57 yards. Just those two right there just broke 100 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Pickens had 85 catches. Their tight end had 4 catches. Pickens had 85 yards, 6 catches.
Mm-hmm.
Their tight end had 4 catches for 27 yards. Everybody pretty much got a catch. So Justin Fields distributes the ball.
He distributes the ball, you know what I mean? But I don't think he's quite ready to be the man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kirk Cousins, 16 for 26, 155 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Bijan Robinson, 18 carries, 86 yards. Algier, 3 carries, 21 yards. I'll tell you one thing. If our run defense is looking like they did last week, Bijan's going to have to field it.
Yeah, I told you they got to tighten up.
Kyle Pitts had the only touchdown for the Falcons.
That's what he played this week?
Falcons, Monday night.
Yeah.
Would it have been a different outcome with Russell Wilson back up?
I think when Russell get better with that calf, if Justin Fields ain't out there producing TDs, you know what I mean? They're gonna go to Russell. But if he could find a spark where he rolling and he throwing these TDs and he's making moves, Tomlin gonna leave him in. It's gonna be his job to lose. You get what I'm saying? but he has to produce numbers. I mean, yeah, you did good. We won the game and this and that. But right now, sit back as a coach. You get what I'm saying? And look at it. Yeah, he did good. He produced numbers. He did this. He did that. You get what I'm saying? But I think this guy would have threw a couple touchdowns. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, C.J. Stroud and the Texans versus the Colts.
Man, CJ.
Overall score went over 41. C.J. Stroud threw 24 for 32, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
CJ doing his thing, dog. CJ doing his thing. He a dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Joe
He a
Mixon.
dog.
Joe Mixon ran for 100.
He a dog. He got a nice little squad around him now. You know what I mean? Yeah, last year he had a nice little squad. But they just made it better. They made it better.
Stephon Diggs.
You know what I mean? They made it better. You know what I mean? And CJ.
Joe Mixon ran for 30 carries, 159 yards.
That's what I'm saying. And what CJ throw for?
234.
And Mixon ran for 139
59.
and 59. That's damn near balanced off.
I mean, Nico Collins was pretty much his go-to this game. He had 6 catches, 117 yards. Tank Dell had 3 catches, 40 yards. Stephon Diggs had 6 catches for 33 with 2 touchdowns. Dalton Schultz, I don't know why the hell Dallas let go of him. He went 3 for 16. He spread the ball around. And you got Anthony Richardson for the Colts, 9 for 19, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah, he was.
That was mainly what he was doing. He was just Hail Marrying.
Yeah. Rocket, man.
Anthony Richardson had 2 touchdowns. He had a touchdown rushing, and Jonathan Taylor had a rushing touchdown. He had 16 carries for 48 yards, and Richardson had 6 for 56. I don't think there's a receiver on the Colts that you would be like, yo, we gotta watch him.
And that's the team that'll get you though. Do your homework on everybody. Right now they're a young team, dog.
The Bills and the Cardinals.
The Cardinals could have won that game.
Kyler Murray.
I think this nigga straight divish because he lost that game for him.
Well, he said it's not my responsibility to force to Marvin.
And you wasn't even forcing it because he was wide open. Wide open.
Nobody running for about 15 yards.
Wide open.
All you had to do was lead the man.
My man.
And that was a touchdown. Y'all would have won the game.
Thing is, you can't say nothing to this little nigga because he got short man syndrome and he started being defensive fast as shit. You get what I'm saying?
He's ass.
Like, yeah, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. He ain't Marvin Harrison. You know what I mean? The name ain't, you know what I mean? But the young boy was open, nigga. Give him the fucking ball. Let him get a fucking chance to score. You know what I mean? Your little ass want to be running out there looking like a cartoon character.
He threw the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. one time for 4 yards. When they could have won the fucking game with that pass down the field if they would have thrown to him.
He was wide open, waving at that nigga.